Hello there! Welcome to English Classroom Language course. On this meeting, you will learn about planning and preparing before teaching. On this meeting, you will have several outlines. The first one is planning, the second one is preparing, and the third one is conclusion. On this meeting, you will also watch several videos related with planning and preparing. After that, at the end of this course, you need to do case studies based on the problem. Morning talks number 1. Describe what the teacher do before beginning of the class. Number 2. Please give the reason why preparing and planning before teaching is important.
As a teacher, we need to ask ourselves, do I have enough preparation before beginning of the class? For example, it will be more helping if we can visit and observe classroom condition in advance, or we can gain information from others who has visited before. Therefore, it will help me to decide the best teaching and learning method I can use for the student. Then, don't forget to have lesson plan with timing of each activities for the whole semester to assure students able to complete the curriculum goal. All of these are things that we need to concern before the beginning of a class. The other question is, why should I need to prepare and planning before teaching? The benefits are, I can reduce my nerves feeling before the teaching. I know how to manage my classroom based on my curriculum subject, time allocation and materials needed for the students. And I will more confidence when starting to teach and face the student.
Next, before we go to our main discussion, please watch the video about Tunas Bangsa School doing teaching and learning activities at the classroom. After that, you need to answer several questions given.
Say greeting to Mr. Chinmoy and Miss Fanny.
Good morning, Mr. Chinmoy and Miss Fanny. God bless you.
Now we want to discuss about how to make a design in design application. Yeah. Before it, I want to ask you, can you mention which component of design that important things? Yeah. Maybe you can mention image. What else? Font.
Layout.
Layout. Okay. Background. Title. What? Margin. Okay. Color. Yeah. Okay. You have write it down. Margin. Layout. What else? Font. Background. Title. Text. Anything else? Shape. Okay. Bleed.
Oh yeah, bleed.
This one?
Yes.
What else? Yeah. Anything else? Enough? Okay. As you can read from the book, yeah. Today we will focus with facts and objects. Yeah. Okay. Objects, yeah. If you talk about objects,
Okay.
yeah, what is pop up in your mind?
Anything except human.
Anything?
Except living things.
Anything? Can you mention?
Objects.
Huh?
Computers are their things.
Can you mention the name?
Computer.
How you can choose a good image to put into your design? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Editing. Okay. Can you now we may activate your Adobe InDesign? We'll try to put in the image. Okay. Now, if you want to put in an image, do you remember about Adobe Illustrator? How do you put in Adobe image? File? Please. Yeah. You got plus 5. Yeah.
Is that how about the frame on Is that I said frame, sir.
This one. Oh, this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Tadi siapa aja yang
I said twice.
Okay, Sofio. Vanessa. Which one you? I don't know.
I said make out and color, sir.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Can you say picture, sir?
I say picture. Only 4, 5. Okay, only 5 students. Okay, give them 5. Yeah, boy, 5 points.
Wait, did I plus
3,
20?
4, 5.
I plus 3. Plus 100.
Push. No, only one time. Plus 5 only.
The side to side.
Then plus 10. Plus times. Okay. Shape like a frame.
It makes the same form as the shape. So we have our pictures now. So we undo.
Yeah, undo process.
So we take
We will. Okay, I will just demonstrate something to you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have a frame. Yeah. And then I have a picture in it. Okay. Okay. Nah.
Why is the picture so
I don't want to adjust anything. I want to put frame like this, and I don't want to adjust my picture.
You don't want to
I just want to adjust the position, the image position.
Yes.
How can I do it?
You just click it.
Yeah, just click and then
You
what else?
click with you using the wrong tool.
This one.
Yeah.
Tool. Yeah.
This one tool.
This direct section tool.
Direct selection tool.
Okay. Okay. All of you try this way. Okay. Use direct section tool and then click.
Click what?
tadi tentang objek. We learn how to from the text, from the way on. So it fits in the picture and the text. Okay.
I want the text in front of the in front of the picture. And then the picture behind the text.
Behind the text.
And then arrange and then
Okay, I will read. Yeah, what is it?
then backwards.
Like this one, okay? Can you read?
Sir, make it quite possible to make it like the then the text like going down so you can still see.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. Yeah, Altaris and Alisa, if you just send to back the picture behind the text, it's hard to read the text, right?
Yes. And then we teach the color.
Nah, what the point is, usually I want to make the text, yeah,
Go around.
go around, yeah, go around, yeah, yeah. Okay, Lisa, I need your attention in this process, okay? How to make the text wrapping the picture. Okay, wrap around the picture. It's called text wrapping. Okay, please pay attention, listen carefully. Yeah. Yeah. Done? Okay.
Say thank you to Mr. Chinloy, Mr. Sam, and Miss Pinat.
Okay, God bless you. You may go to your class.
Now you have watched the observation video. Then please answer the questions below by type it down or upload your answer on Classroom with the video observation meeting 1 as the subtopic on the Classroom. Well done! You already know a little preview about planning and preparing before teaching. So what is planning and preparing exactly mean and why they are important for teachers? There we go! The first one. The most important principle of good teaching is done by planning and preparing. It is because your preparation and attitude is spreadable. Students will pick up on your excitement, be more likely to commit to your class and invest greater energy in the class. Secondly, planning is the best way for avoiding nerves that many people will feel when teaching a subject for the first time or meeting a new group of students. Planning. First, defining aims and learning outcomes or objectives. Objectives is consider what the overall purposes for the subject are. How do the subject's objectives fit into the overall educational aims and graduate profile? Aims mean the term that you need to expect from the students to achieve the subject and at what level did you need. Number 2. Structure and timing of activities. Read the official handbook. Description of your subject is the best option that you can do before teaching. From reading the book, you can set the amount of content is realistic for the length of timing activities. Number 3. Decide the best teaching and learning method. Draw in your imagination different possible ways during teaching and learning activities. Examples: lecturing, discussion, problem solving, role play, simulation, debates, or practical. 4. Refine the lesson plan. Lesson plan is one packet of several planning aspects such as a clear aims, clear statements of how the aims are going to be achieved, time management, class arrangement, visual aids and technical aids will be used, materials such as books or photocopies, and the last one is doing evaluation. 5. Identify learning resources and support material. Before selecting materials, familiarize yourself with the aims of your teaching program and any ministry documents that provide guidelines. Moreover, the objective should be decided first, in line with the overall aims of the teaching program and the material that should be taught, which can be related to the objectives. The last one, finalize any link of assessment or evaluation. Assessment plays an extremely important part in the teaching and learning process and might even heavily influence the way the students are taught and kinds of activities they do. We are going to the next section, preparing. Preparing, there is 3 points on this section. There is observation, visiting classroom in advance, and the last one is peer review. First one, observation helps you to know what, who, when, where, why, and how you will be teaching. Second one, visiting classroom in advance. Familiarize yourself with the learning class. Last, peer review. Talk with the instructor before about problems or successes he or she has done with the course before. Before ending this online meeting, please do the case studies as follow on the screen. So now we already go to the last section of this meeting. From this meeting, you already know what is planning and what is preparing before teaching. Moreover, you already know tips and tricks how to face your classroom, whether you are an experienced teacher or a newcomer teacher. Okay teachers, that's all about today's topic. Hope you will learn something new from this meeting and see you on the next meeting. English Fun, English Easy.